Hi everyone, welcome to Active channel. I'm Young and very excited to have you with me today about how I switched to Gotti and which means I had fast, minimum and powerful Gotti setup. And at first, if you don't know what is Gotti, let me show you. You can go to gotti.org, the website, and you can have two links. First, you can download depend on your environment. You can use that on macOS on Linux, and you can build from source or you pre-build by on your environment. And they have very fantastic documentation. You can just follow along. Or my suggestion, there is a website just Gotti config. This is UI tool for you to play around and to learn about how it's set up and everything here. And if you want to say you want to change the color, you can choose the font style or anything you want, and you can see that preview right away. And when you go back to this session, not the config, you can see this import and export. So with this minimum config, you get all the assets to the available setting. And one more important for me, Gotti, they have pretty much good default config. So their approach is the zero config default, which means you just install and use that right away. No need to change anything unless you feel something not that suitable on your eye, on your preference. Then you can look to the documentation. One important, I had other config on my dot file. You can find it on github.com/yellidian/dot and you're gonna see this one. This is not my terminal. This is like I try a lot on this for some kitty, and you can see, oh, I had this kitty here, or I had WAP. So this is another terminal. So you can find, okay, the first thing I try on master at the item 2, I found this fantastic and you were lost. And then when I realized, oh, I had something fancy like Webstone, Kitty, and most recently I tried this swap because this here, this that I viewing, but when I use that one, I found that not that performant, not efficient to me because sometimes it has conflicts with the Navy. So I would prefer something minimum performant. And if you had the time, I would suggest go to Gotti, and you're gonna see on the website from Gotti team. You you can follow along on the doc and see all the release, why the approach is different. Normally you're gonna see this is native, feature rich and fast, so something quite different with the rest of terminal. All right, let's jump to the demo session. On this one, it's gonna go over 5 points, and on this one is it just highlight. If you see on the my config, it's quite minimum. Let me open the terminal. So when you on the Gotti, if you the first time if you don't know what is the default keybind, you can hover and choose, and it's gonna show you the setting, how you reload the configuration, and all the behavior. You're gonna see this is the key binding for you to get to the flow. So you can copy, paste, select, increase the font size, or it's everything here is quite normal. So I just show you what I had on my configuration. So I'm gonna go to got the config. Yep. And the first thing I want to show you, this is listing a team. And because this I had a first session, it just for explain when you own different environment, you can use that one. So I open a split view, and then I can use this one. So list theme is we list all the variable theme, and you just choose whatever you want, or you already had a theme on your mind. You can set that one. Let's say I want you cover 2, and I can set this one. So this is the name of the theme. And another one, either the font size. Similarly, you can list all the available font, and then you can choose this ones. And for me right now, I just try Marble Phone recently. It's open source free, and this is quite fantastic because it has all the being like mono mono nurse phone, and they have this one. And one important for me depend on the terminal. If I on the small string, I use 14. On larger string, I use 18. The next section is about background and window padding. So it depends on your preference. If you don't mind, just leave that a day. And for me, I want to see the background. So you can see this one. I had Kanagawa, this is Jaivaran, and see this is small one here. And the padding, so it has small padding 5 pixel. The next session is about the way you set the terminal. I don't want sort the close maximum or this one, just something minimal on the terminal. So I just hide it. All the title bar, I also hide that one. And whenever you type something, I want the mouse hidden, and nothing, no need to confirm or closing. So that pretty much. The next one is about the self integration. It can automatically detect what is your current sales setting, but I would prefer fixed, so I just manage at default. Because with this way, I don't need to install a bunch of attention of plugin. I just interface, and then I can have something built in like control R, and you can search history right away. And next one is copy or select, which means if we select something, it will be copied by default. The next session is about something I knew and I found out in not looking at my application. For example, here this is you all left and right. It's conflict with the behavior on Z-list. So I just remove the default binding with Gotti. And another one is just for new Vim. I use this one. The first set this one and then I back this. So I move this one. The last session here, this is something got the notebook in yes, and I had a link to discussion here. Basically, I have this one, and you see this one as this is a tweet because the current feature from Gotti is not working at advantage, and that the way when you want to search something, it cannot do that right away. I need to go to command app, so it will open default what is your tag editor. So you default tag editor. I'm gonna set the text like say new Vim, so it will sort the correct for me. And another search selection, which means if I just select a few tests here, so I can use GK the command shift F, and this with this one, it will just select what I select and search on that session, and not all the thing I see on the terminal here. So that's the difference. And last but not least, this is my favorite feature from Gotti so far. I love this one because I have this, so it is command and it will show the with terminal on top here, which means I can do something quickly, and it's when I finish it just to go to its go away. So it's to the with terminal, something you do once and you don't care about the next thing, and it's just small. Let's say got the list font or something like that, or got the list theme. You can check the theme and preview something. So that's pretty much all the config I had. Thank you everyone. If you have any question or on a comment on my config, let me know. All the setting here you can find on my github.file. Stay tuned and see you next time. Bye bye.